Welcome back everyone to our career mode series of NASCAR Heat 3, and it is finally playoff time here in the Monster Energy Cup Series. You can see on the right hand side of the screen we are sitting in 11th position in the playoffs right now as we get started in the round of 16. So we're looking at Las Vegas to start, and then let's pull up our schedule and see what's next. So we go from Vegas to Richmond, and then of course the Charlotte Roval. Now, I will not be running the Charlotte Roval. I have learned my lesson against the AI at that place. So we're not going to be doing that. If it comes down to it where we have not won either at Vegas or Richmond, then we're just going to let the points fall where they may at the Roval. I absolutely love racing at the Roval. However, I do not love racing against the AI at the Roval. That leaves a lot to be desired in my opinion. So then, if we can make it into the round of 12, the second round of the playoffs, we'll go Dover, Talladega, and Kansas. Then that leads us into the round of 8. If we can make it that far, we've got Martinsville, Texas, and Phoenix. And then, of course, that leads to the championship at Homestead, Miami. So I feel like these line up pretty good for us. We're going to try to line up our setups with the strength of our car and hopefully have some great racing. You can see at the top of the screen, we have about $6.5 million in the bank account, and we're getting, at this point, about $1.1 million per race. Most of that is on merchandise. So now we need to actually get prepared for Vegas. So let's prepare for the race, adjust our work plan, and let's see, Speedway chassis number 1, let's get it all the way to 195, which is our current max. And then we'll be looking in the future, before the end of the season for sure, in the next couple of races, we will be actually 100s across the board. So we'll have a fully upgraded car, and that just gives me that sense of completion. We've done everything we can do for the car. We've built our team the very best that we can with our combination of cars and employees. So then in the future, whatever time we might have left, we can simply move forward, purchase some more cars. Who knows what we might be able to do, but we're running out of time before NASCAR Heat 4. So we're trying to at least get through the playoffs. There you can see bay number 1. Our Speedway chassis is 195. So we're all set there. Also started working on bay number 3, which is our short track chassis for Richmond. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and click on Go Race, and we're ready to head to the track. All right, folks, it is race time here at Las Vegas, and I'll have to admit, from the very beginning, my patience is running very thin with the AI right now at this track.
Be ready here.
This is not the first time that I have had to restart this race and restart the recording. So we're going to try to make it through this race unscathed. We've seen it in the past at this particular track. The AI are both slow and they're wild, meaning that they seem to have a lot of trouble figuring out what they're supposed to do, and that is amplified when you get into a big group of cars. So when they get close together, such as at the start of the race or on a restart, they sort of freak out a little bit. They don't know what to do. So we're going to try to get through here as best we can and hope that we don't have any contact. That's really my goal right now. Can we finish this race without any damage on the car? You can see we easily have enough speed to get by these guys at the back. So when I was setting up this race, I thought 13% race will be just long enough to make sense, but not so long that it gives us tons of opportunity to get to the front. It'll squeeze us in trying to get all the way to the front. And then the fact that we're going to have a total of 3 stages means that they're going to be all bunched up a couple of times at least.
All right, now you're clear.
So I'm a glutton for punishment at this point at this track, and we're just going to try to make it through it.
Clear.
Sticking to the bottom, so far so good. Let's hope that continues.
Clear all
You can
around.
see if I even get close to these
Clear
guys,
outside.
they just freak out and just, you know, jump sideways, and that is not what we
Clear
want.
outside. Still there.
All right, I wasn't quite sure the 17 was going to give me room
Hard on the
right there, so I
outside.
backed out of it way early.
Draw clear up top.
But again, so far,
5 to go. You
so
got
good. Let's hold our breath, and maybe that will continue.
this. All right, careful now.
So
Still there.
speed is not an issue right
All right,
now.
now
We've
you're
got
clear.
plenty of speed to get to the front. It's just avoiding the bumper cars.
Clear all around.
All right, this will put us into the top 10. All right, Amarola, please stay
Careful.
where you
Still
are.
there. Clear all around.
All right, thank you. We're up to 9th. So that means that we're in position
was a
for
great
stage
lap.
points. And that's what we need. Because if we're not able to come out of here with a victory, most likely due to contact and damage, then we need those points to fall back on, because as I've already mentioned, I will not be running the Roval. So we've essentially got 2 races here to score all the points. And we're hoping that it doesn't come down to that, because we get a victory in this race. But
Clear all around. Keep hitting your mark, man.
look out.
Get better.
get down on that apron. Never a good
Still there.
idea. And yet I continue to do it from time to time. Look out, Larson. Yikes.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. Still there.
But still no contact. It's been close a few times, but still
now you're
nothing
clear.
doing. All right, coming to 2 to go, I believe.
I need 2 more.
There we go, 2 more
Keep it
laps.
going.
And we
All right,
might be
clear
able to get to the
outside.
front here if all goes well. Let's see what kind of speed Harvick's got. And oh yeah, we're gaining on him quite a bit. See what he's doing in 3 and 4. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're going to have plenty of speed for him. Let's see what we can do with him coming into this final lap
You got 1 to go.
of the stage.
Still there.
So we're going to get completely out of the gas on corner entry.
Draw clear up top.
And yet we're still going to be able to make the pass. All right, so this is going to put us in the lead. Again, lots of stage points as well as an additional playoff point if we can bring it home in one piece to finish off the stage.
Won the stage. Way to go,
All right,
driver.
we will take it. And woo, okay, let's breathe a little bit here. We pick up 10 points, a playoff point. All right, we'll take it. 26 more laps to go. Let's go ahead and pit. I'm going to go ahead and pit, and it makes no difference to me what we actually do in the pits, because we're only doing this so we can go back to the back of the field. So we lost 39 positions, surprising exactly no one. So we're going to try to do the same thing in stage 2 that we did in stage 1, and then whatever happens in stage 2 will set us up for where we're going to start
Still there.
in stage 3. So stage 3, let's see, stage 2 is 10 laps. So if I remember correctly, we had 25 to go before starting this stage. So that would mean 15 laps in the final stage. So right here, I'm going to try to tiptoe our way through here as best I can.
Careful. Still there.
So the plan right now is not to come into the pits after stage 2, but we'll see how that goes. Ooh, look out. We might actually be 4 wide right now. Not what I was looking for.
All right, careful now. Still there.
Wow. In and out of the gas quite a bit there. All right, there we go. Nice run. Let's see if we can pass
Still there.
2 or 3 cars on the straightaway. And sure enough, let's stay off the apron,
Careful now.
please.
Easy.
Get on that apron. You're just asking
All right, clear
to
outside.
wreck. All right, there we go. Another couple of passes on the straightaway.
Stay low.
Out of the
Stay low.
gas
Hang
early,
tight there,
early.
driver. Hold this line here. Car high. Careful now. Easy. Hang tight there, driver.
There we go.
Hold this
McDowell's
line.
going to give us some room.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. Hang
Nice
tight
and
there,
easy
driver.
coming
Hold
up
this
through
line.
here.
Top lane's free here. Use it if you need it. Top lane's
All
free.
right, top lane is free, and I really like the idea of getting up there. And that's what we've generally done in the past.
there.
But right now, I'm having better luck staying on the bottom as far as staying away from contact.
Still there. All right, now you're clear. Clear all around.
All right, he's telling me clear all around. Was I actually clear? No, I was not.
Hang tight
You can
there,
see there's a
driver.
fender
Hold
out
this
on
line
our
here.
outside
Top lane's
right
free
now.
here. Use it if you need it.
So we were
Top
certainly
lane's free.
not clear. But we are inside the top 20 now.
Still there.
All right, really easy on the gas through
All right,
3 and
clear
4.
outside.
All right, halfway
5
home.
to go. You got this. Top
In
lane's
stage
free here.
2.
Use it if you need it.
And I like it. This is so far so good. Ooh, look out, a little loose there.
Clear all around.
You can see these guys fighting hard with each other. So they're certainly not going to give an inch to each other or me.
Stay low. Still there. Clear all around.
All right, once again, we are closing in on the top 10.
Stay on the bottom right here. Careful. Still there. Stay on the bottom.
Such
here,
a shallow
Still
entry
there.
into turn 1. Trying to make that happen without getting on the apron is some tense moments. All right, so we've now made it back to the top 10. Let's see, how far can we make it? We've got 3 laps to go. Can we get all the way to the front once again? Because I would sure like to have 10 regular points and also an additional playoff point. I would love to have all of those points just in case something happens here at the end of the race
Stay low.
and
Still
we don't
there.
get the victory.
All right, clear
The
outside.
victory takes care of all of our problems and moves us directly into the second round of the playoffs. So that's
Here
our
we
goal.
go. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
But
Clear
just
all
in
around.
case that doesn't work out, we need those points to fall back on. So lap 9 of 10 about to be complete. And we are sitting in 8th position. So far, so good. Doesn't look like we're certainly going to get to the lead, but maybe we got enough time to catch 1 or 2 more cars for position. Let's hope so, at least. And, ooh, this is going to be close. Got quite a bit of ground we need to make up on these guys. All right, here we go. We're going to have a nice run on them coming to the flag.
Still there. That's the top
Okay.
10 in that stage, driver.
Look at that. You got to love it. Oh, no. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Okay, can these guys please slow down? Ouch, we got crunched from the back. Ouch. Okay, so I guess we're going to pit now for all of the damage that we just got, which we had no control over whatsoever. So we'll go ahead and take tires and fuel, even though it doesn't really matter. Wow. How about that? So we lost control. We finished 7th.
Pace
And
car is
then
on.
as the
Be ready.
computer takes control of the
Be
car,
ready.
we have a huge wreck. And get run over from the side, from the
Still there.
rear, everywhere. So this is why those stage points are so important. Because now we have to try to come from the back to the front once again. This time we got 15 laps, or no, we don't have 15 laps.
Careful. Still there.
I thought we were going to have 15 laps. We do not. Wow. Well, things just escalated rather quickly
Careful
there.
now, still there.
So we'll have to see what percentage of the damage did they fix, how fast is our car, can we get back to the front.
Careful, still there.
We weren't able to quite get there in stage 2, but we got close. I mean, we were in the top 10, just not quite where we wanted to be.
Tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Clear all around.
So we've picked up some stage points in both stages so far.
Still there.
Wow, this is going to be tight. Because again, I'm still having to try to be careful. Because if we get in a wreck, then we finish last or very close to last.
Clear all around.
And we're in a mess as far as the points go and trying to make it into the next round of the playoffs.
All right, clear outside. Clear all around. Clear all around.
Nothing like a little drama with 9 laps to go to get things going for you. All right, let's move up to the outside a little bit.
Careful, still there.
See what we can do up here.
Clear all around.
Of course, the problem up here is if we get to guys that are side by side, the AI don't like 3 wide. So we're going to have to be very careful, or we're just going to have to throw caution to the wind and say we're going for it.
All right, now you're clear.
Oh, the one car went back down. I thought he was going back
Still
down.
there.
He did not, so that put us sort of
Clear
in the
low.
middle.
Clear low. All right, now you're clear. Car high. Careful now. Easy.
All right, we're going to try to get a nice run coming off the corner
All
here.
clear.
A little loose, but that's no problem. 7 laps to go.
Hard on the outside. He's outside. All right, now you're clear.
So step 1 is to get into the top
All
10
right, clear outside.
for the sake of the points. All right, then after we're able to get to the top 10, then we focus on getting to the top 5, and then hopefully
Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
hopefully a chance at a victory. All right, so
Inside.
Kurt Busch is going to try to come right to us
Clear all around.
and block us. That is not going to work. We'll move around him. But he did slow us up, so that was not what we needed.
Five to go, driver.
All right, we need to get inside of these 2 cars. This will put us up into 8th position. Kyle Larson, we got a nice run on him. He's going to come down to the bottom, so we'll go high. And then cross him over.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
All right, 4 more
Top
laps to
lane's
go.
free here. Use it if you need it. Top lane's free.
Wow, this is getting right down to it. Good news for us is that these guys are fighting pretty hard at the front of the field. So that's going to slow them down and may give us an opportunity to get there. We'll have to see.
All right, now you're clear.
All right, now we're up to 6th position. This will be 3 laps remaining. All right, let's see. Which direction are we going to go? I'm thinking high side, as they're starting to get back in single file a little bit, but I don't know. These guys are fighting pretty hard.
Two to go, driver. Two to go. Hold your line. Stay up high. Stay high. Still there.
All right, now they're looking to get 3 wide in front of us.
Hold that line, driver.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh boy. Are we going to survive this? I believe so. Woo, that was close.
1 more to go.
All right, this is it. Ooh, got really loose right there. All right, we're going to pack it down into the corner, and it's not going to be enough. We are not going to get it. Wow. We'll come home in second position in today's race, which is, at first glance, really good until you realize how many cars we passed and the damage we had to come in and fix. So that was pretty thrilling overall, except for the damage. Didn't particularly like that part of it, but other than that, that was very interesting. Now, the good news for us, even though we don't get the victory, we come home second, we pick up a lot of points. So let's see what the point standings look like after this. Of course, Kevin Harvick's not going to have to worry about points. He is moving straight into the round of 12. Wow, a nice payday for us there. And okay, that moves us up to plus 23 on the cutoff line. So remember, if we don't get the win at Richmond, we're going to have to rely on the AI simulating the race at the Charlotte Roval, which is not going to be good for us because we'll finish somewhere 16th, 18th, maybe even worse at that track. So yeah, there's a lot on the line moving forward, and of course that's what we're here for. We're here to make this fun, and I would say this race added quite a bit of drama. I would prefer to be where Kyle Busch is right now, plus 67, no doubt. But overall, not too bad. Let's go ahead and move our way back to the main menu. Finish the event, and let's see what kind of Twitter feedback we get from this race. We had that contact where we got into the wreck. However, other than that, I don't really remember any contact for the most part. Okay, no. Ryan Blaney with a nice comment. But that's it. Very light on the Twitter feed reaction to the Las Vegas first round of the playoffs. So now that brings us up to Richmond, and wow, a short track with quite a bit on the line for us. I can't wait to get started. We'll see you next time. For now, thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned as we will continue our career mode series of NASCAR Heat 3.